On Saturday night, the Boston Bruins beat the Philadelphia Flyers in a 4-3 game. Since then, the Bruins began making its first roster cuts, with some players heading down to Providence for the beginning of their training camp. Tonight, the Bruins and the Flyers will meet again at TD Garden with a 7 p.m. puck drop. At morning skate today, players not in the lineup focused on sharp drills, keeping pucks around the net and generating shooting opportunities. In the locker room today, we caught up with Jeffrey Viel, who reflected on his training camp so far.
Reasons a lot of people didn't have you as being a threat to make the team.
Yeah, honestly, just focusing on myself. Doing what I can, controlling what I can control, and that's working hard and just giving my max on the ice and working hard every day, day in day out. So I think that's what I've been doing.
You can take us through that goal on Saturday night.
Yeah, honestly, just slashing off the D zone, saw the puck coming, and was trying to chip it by the guy, and then fortunately fell, and then just kind of took it to the net. Been patient and just put it in.
Your teammates are.
Coach Marco Strom also weighed in on forward Johnny Beecher's progress, touched on Jeremy Swayman, who's set to go the distance in net tonight, and gave his thoughts on how camp is going so far.
So, how helpful was it from a roster decision-making standpoint to see Johnny Beecher perform the way he did and kind of like the role he might have during the NHL season last weekend in that game? And how do you feel like Beecher's camp has been at this point?
Yeah, no, he had practice the first 3-4 days. He was good, and game one is just wasn't his best probably, but he had a good chat with him and a good video session, and he translated in game two and was much better. Not just because he scored a goal, but also he just did the things what I wanted him to do, and playing in that role like you said, and also kill penalties. So good for him.
Jeffrey,
a whole bunch of guys that you're going to be relying on.
Yeah, I mean, I think internal competition is great. It's good. That's what you want, right? You want guys to battle each other. That's how you get better. Even during the season, it's the same mindset. And I think throughout my career, I've been a leader. So I think that's part of who I am too. Just like pushing each other and like being positive around the room and on the ice, and that's what you want basically.
And what has been the feedback from Marco and the staff as far as camp goes?
It's been good. I think, like I said, we're trying to get the system down. I think as the camp goes on, I think we're starting to get dialed in, and we've been working on it every day, and it's starting to get better. So I think that's a positive, and that's what you want.
Do you feel like you've opened eyes in this camp, not just with the brass here, but around the league?
Honestly, I don't know. I'm just trying to focus on myself, what I can focus. Working hard, and whatever's going to happen is going to happen, and at least I'm going to be proud of what I did. So.
Thanks, Jeff. Hope to see from him.
Who's that?
Swayman.
Yeah. It's a tough one because there were so many big players, even goalies. He never played a game, so I told him the other day, I'm like, where you been? I didn't see you, I didn't talk to him. Just chit-chat a little bit, so I'm excited to see him back, kind of thing. I think his camp, he's been solid, rock solid, but I think it starts now. It starts today with game one for him. It's been a while for a long time, and then we're going to build on that. For sure he's going to play another game before game one.
Posh, you're not playing too alongside a lot of NHL regulars. What do you look for as a coach in a game like this?
Yeah, no, is he there yet? I don't think so, but we got to get him going too, and you could tell every day in practice he's getting better and better and better. Even a guy like him. So no, I think he's just going to have a good feel for the game again after a long summer, and then again he's another guy we just want to build on it. We're gonna have a day off tomorrow, so give him some rest again and kind of go from there. So everyone is ready to go for game over in Washington.
From Warrior Ice Arena in Brighton, Massachusetts, this is Olivia Ayres for Black and Gold Productions.